Flashback.
We can do
I
it.
don't like this crap.
Definitely no cheese in the can. Very happy to be throwing this away.
It's bacon.
No, I want my bacon. I gotta tell you something. Bacon is good for me. This is very
You're gonna be good.
12 seconds later.
Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Eastern Gopnik Plays Realm of a Mad God. So after my Huntress died, which was 2 out of 8 on speed and dexterity, I decided I'll spend some money on some boxes to make myself feel better. And you just saw yourself what I got. This one was a little bit better. At least I got a vault chest out of it. The reason I bought these boxes is I wanted the skins, and I didn't even get 20 crystals, let alone 80, which is how many you need if you don't get the skin and then you want to sort of trade one in for the crystals that you do have. So yeah, that went well, unfortunately, but that's fine. After my hunters died, and after I spent all that money, I decided to go and make another one. That's why I didn't release an episode. Instead I made episode 12.5, and yeah, here we are. Let's look over the comments while you watch how I get on with my brand new Huntress, another one that died in the undead lair. Maniac said, I still love you. I still love you too, Maniac. Somebody mentioned Callie on a player tab. So Callie's playing again. Maybe he'll be making videos, that'd be nice. Somebody said, do not spend money on the box, I'm free to play. I've got 3 character slots, 2 vault chests, and the box is a scam. How long have you been playing for? Because I don't plan to play for a while and sort of save up for character slots with the coupons or whatever. I'd rather just spend my money and just get those character slots. So I asked her, well, where else should I spend my 4k gold? And somebody mentioned my pet. Not really a fan of spending money on pets, so what I did was went for the skins, and all of those crystals are fortunes. I then used those to feed my pet, which got it to 50-50 M heal and heal, and that's where we are right now. And Andrew says, I know you miss me. Oh, you know too much, Andrew. Anyway, so as the Huntress was getting along, I was really actually baffled how bad the double bow is. And that's why I was clearing all of these UDLs, just hoping to get myself a golden bow, ignoring the Oryx. Screw Oryx at this point. I need myself a golden bow before I can move on, because the damage I was doing was terrible. So yeah, there's me doing that right now. Do notice I do sort of start hunting for a golden bow, roughly 100 fame, I believe. And this is sort of how it goes. Supposedly I didn't have too many UDLs to do, but most of the time I was just killing gods. And yeah, I get slapped in the face with a tier 7, which is actually, in my opinion, worse than the tier 6. Only if you're standing so far away that both of the shots actually, don't hit on a double bow. Only then is it actually better. But I find myself, being close to whatever I'm trying to kill very often anyway. So yeah, the tier 7 was a big slap in the face. So I'm just maxing along here, as you can see. Priority again is speed and dexterity, because they are very easy to max, and they help out quite a lot. Speed just lets you dodge. I've got Eastern Gop, you may have destroyed my cube god, that was a good thing. Speed helps you dodge, and dexterity is just good for killing things faster, especially when you don't have a golden bow. And yet again, you need 35 attack to max. That's going to be fun. This time I won't actually trade like I did on Necromancer. This will be just full on PPE style. I'll try to get attack, just however I'll be able to get it. And max the Huntress that way. So yeah, 230 fame in now, still using a tier 6 bow. It was not going great, but as you should see in just 2 seconds, I finally got lucky, and we will see how much fame we get through. I really was investing a lot of time into clearing these undead layers as well, and every single one that I cleared and was unfortunate enough to give me no golden bow. It was disappointing, but there we are, finally got it. 242 fame for a golden bow. Oh well. Anyway, after I did get it, I started becoming a lot more lucky. I did try and do a few wine cellars, but not having any speed maxed or defense didn't help, and I did just sort of pussy out in the Nexus. Even though I could have probably stayed there, I don't think I would have done enough damage to get soulbound anyway. So it was sort of pointless for me to be doing those wine cellars until I actually maxed up quite a bit. Here we got tier 4 trap, and I'm not actually sure if that's better than a tier 0. I see a lot of people using tier 0 traps, but I do like it because it does have a bigger space, and I do occasionally use my trap for damage. I know not a lot of people do because it doesn't do a lot of damage, but that's what I like to do. I did pop this chest on the Huntress because all of the marks that that I needed to get the chest I got through the Huntress. You also saw me open an ST chest. I did waste the other 1,000 gold on some keys, and got a ST chest in there as well, but I didn't record that. So yeah, anyway, in terms of my day, it's Saturday, 5:20, and I've been blessed with some sort of bad news or good news. I've got to go to work back again on Tuesday, and I'll be working for roughly 6 days. So yeah, it won't be great. I probably won't have time to record. Well, I'll have time to record, but I won't be recording my own voice because I'll probably be too tired, sort of thing, because I won't be getting a lot of sleep. I'll see how it goes. I also did get my new microphone yesterday on Friday. I hope this really improves the quality for you guys because as I was watching my own videos, I found myself getting bored because just the quality, you need to pay too much attention in order to actually understand what I'm saying, and it sort of gets boring. So yeah, if you're wondering what I got, rest in peace Front 2, by the way. I got the Blue Ice microphone USB microphone. Yeah, it was a weird name, but Blue Ice microphone USB. If you type that in, you should definitely find it. Also, somebody said they're popping a tomb, so I hopped on my priest, and at the same time, while I was waiting for it, my tobacco arrived through DHL, through the postal service. And so as I was sort of collecting my tobacco and all that stuff, I completely forgot that I was in a realm, and I didn't realise that I was so close to closing. So much to my surprise, when I came back, well, it wasn't a nice surprise, let's just say that. Also, check out the minimap. It looks great when it's sped up. You can sort of see what people are actually doing. And yeah, thanks to everybody for not dragging on me. I was very happy to see my priest still alive. I did have 2 or 3 deaths back in like the old 2014 days. I remember I'd look back after being AFK and I'd just be dead, killed by an Oryx Brute or something like that. So yeah, it's great that nobody dragged on me. And check this out, I did also manage to get back in time to get into the wine cellar, which is great, as you'll see in just a second. I'm not sure how rare this drop is, but I've had it only once before, back when I played about a year ago, which I believe is when it came out. And yeah, there we go, Mercy's Bane. I'm very happy that I was, that I managed to get back in time, to be honest, because that's a good drop. It's not the best armor for when you don't have the set bonus, it seems. However, if I'm playing warrior, or maybe not warrior, maybe my paladin or even the knight, I can see that armor coming in useful. 7 attack and 7 dex, that's a lot, to be honest, especially when you get in both worlds. It's not just dex or just attack. Now compared to like tiered armors, you are losing out on 14 defense, but I think for a knight is where it would shine the most. This was sort of a scary moment as well. I decided not to Nexus. I thought, fuck it. And yeah, turns out it was a good idea not to Nexus. Seems like every time you go into an Oryx castle, you'll get a bit of lag, but I didn't. That was huge lag, to be honest, and it seems like everybody else lagged along with me, so that's fine. I also did get a chicken leg of doom on my paladin, but I didn't record that, unfortunately. Nothing too special. It's only a chicken leg of doom anyway. I don't think they're too rare, so I don't count them as white bags myself anyway. Now we should be close to maxing up speed here, I think, which was the first stat maxed on a Huntress, and as I'm recording this, the Huntress is still alive. So next episode, I reckon I should be able to get it to at least 4, 5, 8. I'm not sure how I'm going to fare with attack. As you can see, I've max speed, but I still need 30 attack here to max it. That's a lot of attack, especially when, you know, it's not the sword potion where you can get as easily as dex, speed, or wisdom. You know, I think those are probably the 3 easiest potions to get. And for any noobs out there, this is me soloing a sewer, by the way. I thought I'd throw that in there because it's not actually the easiest of dungeons, especially for new players. But if you are sort of a new player and you're wondering how to actually get that 6-8, the best advice I would give you is to probably use a priest or probably a necromancer would be better actually for the damage, because you do need a little bit of damage. Because you got good range, and what you want to do is you want to go for speed first, speed and dexterity. Sprite World and Snake Pits are so easy to do that you really just shouldn't die on them. And if you do, you see yourself coming to near death, you can always just Nexus. It won't be the sort of thing where you're gonna get insta popped. I don't think in either of the dungeons that's gonna happen, as long as you know you play roughly careful. And once you have dexterity and speed max, you'll probably get a few defense and attacks just from the Sprite Worlds. And then you can sort of move on to maxing defense and sort of doing events. I think the main mistake that I made when I was a noob is hopping on my 0-8 character that I thought had good gear on it, you know, like the tier 10s, the tier 11 armors and all that stuff. And I would do events, and no wonder I would die, because I would just get insta-killed because I've got no defense at all. You know, you teleport to a skull shrine and that's sort of the end of your days. Yeah. Don't expect much more than that. Now on this slug boss fight as well, I thought I was actually going to die. Well, I'll have to Nexus. He was doing a lot of damage because I didn't know his patterns. That was the first time I actually soloed one of those dungeons. But seemed alright in the end. Also, don't forget to use your health potions. I mean, you got 6 of them for a reason, so never be afraid to use your health potions. I spam them quite a lot of the time. You'll see them in the videos. You know, don't rely on your pet too much. But yeah, no Doombow so far, which is unlucky. That was unlucky for Tabby King as well, or I forgot his name actually. But I'm not sure if I was a suicide or not, because I PM'd the guy and he wasn't too interested in the fact that I told him, you know, I'll be uploading it on my video. But yeah, I do wonder if that's a suicide or not. It was a sort of odd death. He just walked straight into the cool shrine. Yeah, cool shrine as well, very cool name. And are we max dex here? Yeah, we're max dex. So as you can see, I need 10 defense and 29 attack. That's a lot. Anyway, I had a key of Tomb of the Ancients. I decided to do a duo with Humba, and I did get 2 life. Nothing from Geb. And I completely forgot to actually pop my what's the thing called? I forgot. The lucky drop rate thing. The lucky clover, that's the one. I completely forgot to pop it. And then Humba opened up a tomb as well. And before we even killed a single boss, this is what happened. My internet disconnected and reconnected, which made me, you know, it forced me out of the game. So that was unfortunate. Lost on that tomb. Then the guild opened some tombs, and the priest is going up in the world. I got the fake Bury, which was a very lucky drop. Very happy that I got that. Finally a good SD, I suppose, not a UT item for my priest. As you can see, is on there. And yeah, the paladin still 6-8, but I'm not really using that. And the huntress, as you can see, 10 defense left to max and 29 attack. Now let's play for a little while. Just while we're here. It was a 13-minute video so far, or even 14. I won't make this 15 minutes. I think I'll try to find some cool dungeons to do, and yeah, see how that goes. Maybe we'll find something interesting to do. If not, then I'll probably just end the video. But yeah, tell me how you guys are enjoying the new sound system. Is it any better? Is there any worse? For me, it's definitely better, but I always like to get the approval of my subscribers as well. You know, if there's something that you think I can still change with it, you know, even though I got a new microphone, there's probably still some things I can do to it. in order to still improve the sound quality, do tell me. And if there's anything you want me to do on Realm as well, do tell me as well. I'm now assuming that by the time I give a Huntress to 6-8, I'll probably still have the Paladin, the Priest, and the Knight alive, because I'm not actually playing the Knight as well. Which means that the Rogue is gonna go, because I don't want to play the Rogue. Which means that you guys should leave a comment as to what you want me to play. Just tell me which class you want me to play, and whichever gets the most votes, I'll do that. If I could put some preferences on it, what I would like to play myself. We've got a sword class, we've got a wand class, we've got a bow class. We haven't got a staff class, and we haven't got a dagger class. Dagger classes, to be honest, I'm not a fan of. Ooh, and woods. Yeah, let's do. Oh, you little shit. I thought he said. I thought he meant a woodland labyrinth. But I'd probably like to go for a staff class. Now, what is there to do? There's the mystic. We've got the mystic. We've got the wizard, or we've got the necromancer. Now we've already maxed the necromancer to 6-8, and we did die. But I am thinking maybe I'd probably like to play the wizard next. Yeah, I'd like to play the wizard next. I think that's what I'd like to do. But yeah, if there's anything else you want me to play, do mention it in the comments. I'll also leave a link to my Realm for this account, so you guys can check out what I've already got so far, just in case you forget. And yeah, should be good. Let's get on with this. I was really hoping somebody would rush. I'm not gonna rush, not on a Paladin, and seems like we already got 2 guys doing it. It's ballsy to do it on a warrior, I'll tell you how much. You've got to have some bollocks to do that, because I definitely wouldn't be able to rush the Spider Den on or is it called the Spider Den? Epic Spider Den? Anyway, I wouldn't be able to do it on a warrior, no way. I'd be able to do it on a rogue, on a trickster, maybe on a priest, but I'd be very scared of the quiet. But on a warrior, Jesus. Right, let's see when we need to help this guy out. He says now. Buff him. There we go. Get rid of this guy first. Yeah, the armor break was really not great for me there. Okay, seems like we made it nice and safe. And you level 20, okay. I thought he was like level 5 and he went and activated the boss. I was about to say that's really not cool. Okay. Okay. Now I need to sort of focus a little bit here, so I will shut up for a minute. I'm very happy I didn't get a weak there as well with that quiet. Okay, just get rid of these blue worms. Get rid of all of these guys. Now I'm really hoping that I don't get armor broken out of a sudden, because that'll be the end of this paladin. Yeah, there we go. Nice and easy. Let's go deep. Get hit by the weak straight away. That's how we do things in my world. Boom. Okay. Now I always like to drag him away from these like things, but it looks like we won't need to. Drink an MP potion, get the buffs going. Seems like it's going to be easy peasy. Mana. My priest is still using the tier 8 ones. The amount of better ones that I've had in my playthrough is horrendous. But oh well, it is what it is. Anyway, we need 1 more mana to max, which is very nice. Let's see if Woodland Labyrinth is still about, because I believe that drops mana as well. We lab dead. If it's already dead, then I think that'll be the end of this video. It's already been a pretty long one, and my voice is already going a little bit funny. Also, oh there we go, one more thing guys. Is there any other games you want me to play? Mention that in the comments as well. Any game, as well. If I have to buy it, then I'll probably have to think about it for quite a while. But if there's some good free games online, anything like that, then do tell me. I was thinking about Bloons Tower Defense, because I'm pretty good at that game. So it's something I can do, I suppose. let's do this library and we'll end the episode there. But yeah, I'd like to get more content out because currently we're playing Terraria and Realm of a Mad God alone. Not getting a lot of attention on Terraria, but I'm still going to play it all the way through, and I'll still play an expert mode through afterwards as well. Not too bothered about the views on Terraria because I enjoy the game so much anyway. On Realm it is becoming a little bit of a job now, especially when I die and then I have to sort of get to level 20 again, all that stuff, and you know, because it's sort of PPE, it does get tiresome. But I think everyone who's watching this video has tried PPEs and MBEs before. You probably already know how I feel anyway. These libraries, I'm enjoying this dungeon quite a lot. As you can see, it's actually pretty easy to rush now. Well, I suppose when you're 6'8", anything is pretty easy to rush, and you're a healing class too. You know, there's sort of no problem there. I've already figured out that if there's a room with a switch, that'll be a dead end, and that's obviously never gonna be the path to the boss as well. Okay, let's not die. Yeah, let's quickly heal up. Oh, I was cursed. Okay, another dead end. Boom, boom, boom. Nice and easy. And I do the second boss here. I mean, it drops good loot. I don't see why you wouldn't. Sometimes I don't. The only times when I don't is probably when I'm not on a class for 6'8". Reason being is rushing isn't so easy, and just the last boss can be troublesome if you're not on a healing class as well, I believe. And just before we go and activate the boss, I'm gonna sort of clear first, you know. Okay, seems like we're ready to go. Really would like a crystal sword or an ASS for a paladin, to be honest, because just this tiered sword alone, quite not the easiest of game. No, well, not the easiest of tasks to go with, I guess. Okay, doing well so far. Jesus. Okay. I was gonna say, how long is it gonna go? Is it gonna take until he gets into his second phase? Alright, it's not going well so far. Okay. Seems like okay. Let's run in for damage. More damage. Okay, should be dead now on this phase. Off you pop. Yeah, there we go. Now I know there's a seal you can get from this dungeon as well, which is part of the reason why I'm doing it. The library. I don't think you can get it from the second boss, but I do. I definitely know you can get it from the first. And I've seen people using it. I haven't actually looked up the stats on it, but just because people use it, I can only assume that it's going to be you know, something good. Excuse me. Yep. Okay, let's go and kill the second boss now. Where is my that's the starter room there, isn't it? Yeah. Excuse me. Hoping for big loot. It's been a while since I had a white bag, to be honest. My latest white bag is the conducting one, I believe, and that's terrible. You know. Also, this guy's pretty chill. I mean, he doesn't actually attack you or anything. I'm not sure why Mr. Elmo, I don't like him. He's just chilling out. But we're gonna kill him anyway. But yeah, I'd like to get some good white bags, you know, so saying truly awesome. I have been getting those STs, but I mean they don't seem too great unless you've got the full set. Also in a video you saw me get Geb's Tome. What I didn't record is myself getting Geb Ring as well from one of those enemies. And Geb Ring seems trash right now, even if I do use it with the Tome. Unless I've got at least like 3 or 4 pieces, I don't think the ring is worth putting on. Honestly, the Paramount HP is just better. Especially when I'm constantly switching between Tome of Purification and well, not Geb Tome and my tier 4 Tome, because the tier 4 Tome gives like double the health compared to the fake Puri, and uses way less MP. But of course, you know, it doesn't have a purification spell on it, so... Okay. Taking quite a bit of damage here, but that's fine, because, I mean, we're a healing class anyway, so... Yep, just dodge straight into everything. Okay, and we're good to go. Okay, I'm calling white bags. Or something. Paramount HP, nothing to sneeze at. Wouldn't mind putting that on my Huntress, to be honest, but can't do that, I'm afraid. And this guy is useless. I mean, does he even tell me my stats? Tell Mr. Eyeball stats. Yeah, there you go. Just PM the guy. He's not too nice when you meet him personally. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you have a nice day. Do leave comments, as I mentioned. I would appreciate all subscriptions, likes and comments. And yeah, see you soon. Bye bye.